All right, let's talk about two of the most frustrating words in online shopping: non-returnable. You know what most of us think that means? It's really only half the story. So today, we're going to uncover the whole truth.
Ugh, you know that feeling, right? That little pit in your stomach when you're unboxing something you ordered online. You've been waiting for it, tracking the package for days. The excitement is building. And finally, the box is in your hands. You're about to open that awesome new gadget or whatever it is you've been waiting for. And then, bam! Disappointment hits. It's cracked, or it's the wrong color. Maybe it doesn't even turn on. It's just not what you paid for. Not even close. So, okay, you grab your phone, you pull up the app, you go to your order history, and you hit that return or replace button. And that's when you see it, that one little message that just crushes your soul. This item is non-returnable. Ugh. At that point, most of us just give up, right? We sigh and think, great, I'm stuck with this thing. But what if I told you that's probably not true? See, this is what I call the non-returnable trap. It's this belief that makes us feel totally powerless as shoppers. But today, we're going to take that trap apart, piece by piece. So let's get right to it. Are you really stuck with it? I mean, when something is labeled non-returnable, but it shows up broken or wrong, are your hands tied? The short answer? Almost always no. And this really gets to the heart of the issue. It's time to separate the myth from the reality of what your rights actually are. Okay, check this out. The myth is that non-returnable is like a giant brick wall. No refund, no replacement, no help. You're done. But the reality? It's much simpler. It's more like a small fence. It's only there to block returns when you just change your mind, not when something is actually wrong with the product. And look, let's be fair. Sellers do have some pretty good reasons for this policy. I mean, think about it. Would you want to buy makeup or underwear that someone else has already tried and returned? Probably not. And if something is custom made just for you, they can't exactly resell it. So for things like hygiene, custom orders, or perishable goods, it actually makes a lot of sense. Now this. This is the most important thing I want you to remember from all of this. Seriously, non-returnable does not mean non-accountable. A seller is always accountable for sending you a product that works and is exactly what they advertised. Okay, so let's get into the specifics. When exactly does that seller accountability kick in? When are you absolutely 100% protected, no matter what that non-returnable tag says? Well, first up, the most obvious one. If the item is defective or damaged, if it doesn't turn on, if it's broken when it arrives, if it's missing parts, that is on the seller, end of story. A defect is their responsibility, period. Next up is a huge one, and this happens all the time. Not as described. Let's say you ordered a silk shirt and you get polyester, or you buy a phone that was advertised with a certain feature and it's just not there. In that case, that non-returnable policy, it's totally irrelevant. They didn't send you what you paid for. And this absolutely includes getting a fake or counterfeit product. And then, of course, there's just getting the wrong item entirely. They sent you the wrong model, the wrong size, a completely different product altogether. That's their mistake, and they have to fix it. And even more important, safety issues. If a product shows up and it could be a health risk, we're talking a leaking battery or food item that's gone bad, safety always comes before any store policy. Okay, so now you know your rights, which is great. But, knowing your rights is one thing. Knowing how to use them is another. So let's talk about your smart action plan. Okay, listen up, because this is probably the most crucial part. Time. You have to act fast. A lot of online stores give you a super short window to report a problem. Sometimes it's just 48 hours, maybe even 24. If you wait too long, their system might just close the case and assume everything was fine. So you've got to move quickly. And when you do file that complaint, what's your strongest weapon? Evidence. You absolutely need proof. We're talking clear photos, videos. They are non-negotiable. And honestly, the single best piece of evidence you can possibly have, an unboxing video. It's the ultimate proof that the item was damaged before you ever touched it. So let's put it all together into a simple 4-step plan. Step 1, check the item the second it arrives. Don't wait. 2, if you can, make a quick video of you unboxing it. Seriously, it's worth it. 3, file that complaint right away and attach all your proof. And step 4,
This is a big one. If customer service gives you a no, don't just accept it. Ask to speak to a manager. Escalate it.
All right, so after all that, what's the final verdict here? What does non-returnable really mean? Let's boil it down.
Here it is, plain and simple. Non-returnable is about convenience. It just stops you from sending something back because you changed your mind or didn't like the color. It does not take away your basic consumer right to get a product that's safe, that works, and that is what you were promised.
So the whole point here is to change how you see that label. The next time you see non-returnable, don't panic, don't feel defeated. Instead, think of it as a reminder to act smart. Check your item right away and remember that you have rights. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Knowledge really is the best return policy. When you know the rules, you're not just a shopper anymore. You're an empowered consumer who knows how to get what she paid for.